Yeah, tea would be nice, hey? Oh my God, I don't know what I feel like. Hi, guys. Let's try this again. Take 2. Oh my goodness. All right, now we wait. That awkward wait. And the elevator music. No, that's the baby song. Oh no, come on. Anyway, this is just a recap of everything. Of everything that's, went on over in Turkey. And since we've been home, and I'll catch you guys up because I haven't been doing any lives since we've been back, Family, my son's moving, baby, recovery. It's a whole thing, guys. And at the end of the day, I really don't feel like sitting in front of my phone. So, right, like, for example, now, somebody asked how I'm feeling. I'm feeling very tight on the sides, on my flanks, are very, very tight. I had my second lymphatic massage today. Yeah, so that was, it was really good. Did the boys love their jewelry? Yes, they did. Thank you so much. Sejan's wearing his at the moment. You're looking fat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just the compression, you got to have it on for 8 weeks. So we've been home for a week. It's 3 weeks post-surgery now. And yeah, for some reason I thought that it was like going to be going down and down and down. I'm drinking a lot of fluids to flush everything out still. The swelling of the swelling is it's intense. It's intense. So these massages, although they're painful, they're really good. How's the little baby? Oh my God, I ate him. I ate him yesterday. My daughter helped my son with the move because I realized that me being down there, I'm useless, guys. I can't do much. So I said, oh, look, I'll babysit baby and you go. And she's like, cool, that sounds cool. So we just had a whole day of fun yesterday, but I did pay for it. I think I pushed myself a little hard because I was on the floor with Bubs. We were playing around, walking around the house like nothing's happening, And then the lady who does my massages said, what have you been doing? And I was like, oh, shit. She said, you need to take it easy because it's too early for all of that. Does the massage help? It helps. It really does. Because without it, I'm tight all the way up to under my arms almost. Yeah. And around my back, obviously. And it's, the compressions are really suckful. You scared me seeing you reaching when you shouldn't have. Yeah, Jen, I know. I know that was kind of crappy. But in the other live, if you didn't get it, everyone, there's so many people pressed about my eyelashes. Guys, as I said in the last one, if you missed, my eyelashes got taped when I went for surgery. Because they're long, they're extensions. And so I guess for sanitary purposes, I'm not sure. Maybe to keep my eyes closed in case a clamp falls in them. I have no idea. So when they've taken the tape off, they've left the tape residue on them. That's why they were going left, right, digging in my face. Oh my God. So yeah. Thank you so much. But if you got any questions regarding the trip, everything, pop it in the comments because or else I'm just going to go off on a tangent. We'll be here all night. You could probably make yourself a coffee because my lives, as you've realized, a bit far and few between. And just sitting here right now, I don't know how much I'm going to last. You know what I mean? I don't know how long I'm going to last sitting in this position, to be honest. And somebody asked before about our aircon and our shower. It hasn't been fixed. So now I'm starting to get ugly because every day that rolls on, I'm feeling better and better like myself. And so today I was like writing in those emails, like long novels like this much. But, you know, with the Christmas period, I guess they couldn't help it. I have heard nothing today, so I'm about to start bitching on because I'm patient. Oh, I'm warm, darling. I thought you were drinking something like tea or something. I don't know, coffee. Like a coffee or something. Maybe like a little coffee. My Bubba's not having a bar of me at the moment. He's done with me. Because he can see that I'm getting better. And he's gone back to work yesterday. We were separated for the first time day before. Yeah, so that was nice. Is the massage part of recovery? Is it recommended by the surgeon? Yes. Because a lot of lymphatic fluids build up after you have your surgery. You know, it's your body just combating the inflammation. And if it doesn't, if you don't do it, it just fucking sits there. And it's painful. Yeah. No more 8-hour videos then? Oh, you're cheeky. Maybe, who knows? Bush is starting slowly come back. Been so hot to get Bubba's a fan you. Oh my God. Already said, how long do you have to wear the compressions? So it's a full body compression. So it goes from here down to your knee, and then you've got a separate compression for the chest, and you've got to wear them for 8 weeks post surgery. So I've already gone through 3 weeks. I've got another 5 weeks left. It's an asshole. I can't bullshit you guys. I hate this shit. I can't stand it. It's so tight. The lady who's doing my massages, she said to me this morning, it's a bit tight because it's starting to dig into you, and she could feel where it was digging into me. She goes, maybe loosen it one, but not today because I've had her massages. So she kind of levels me out a little bit, if that makes sense. And then she said, but tomorrow, if the swelling starts up within the next 48 hours, just, loosen it up a bit. Hang on. I'm trying to catch up. Why not do it in New Zealand? Firstly, I don't live in New Zealand. Secondly, it's expensive in New Zealand. I mean, yeah, I'll just give you those two reasons. Who was my surgeon? Dr. Duan. Miss your voice on the phone. Hey, Mandy girl. Hey, Mandy girl. Coffee would be nice. Ask Bubba to make one. I swear to God, he just made one. Thank you, my darling. You got this. Your world is always real true. Thank you. Can't even deal with the nerve ending, itching, stall and recovery. It's fucking, oh my God, the nerves. So, because a lot of people, I guess, who just started following my page, hi, how you going? Nice to meet you, have asked what I've had done. So as you guys know, I wanted to remove these implants that I had. Secondly, I needed revision on a tummy tuck that I had 9 years ago, because, they always say revise after 10 years, because I had put weight on since and fluctuated between. Everything just looked distorted. Like, it was ugly as hell. So I thought, if I'm going to get these out, I might as well just do that as well. And then the doctor said, hey, after checking my photos, pre going to Turkey, they said, look, what is going to help is 360 lipo, so you get a better contour. And I said, yep, fine. So that's what I ended up doing. Making coffee, yeah. Oh, hubby's back to normal. He's like his normal self at the moment. So he's doing well, and I think I'm at where I'm supposed to be. I actually just got a message from Turkey while I was having my dinner, just to say, you know, to take the tapes off. But I already took the tapes off 3 days ago, because the lady who does my massages, she specializes in lymphatic massage post-op. So she said, you shouldn't have those tapes on because you're going to get an infection. It's been too long. So she checked under the tape and she said, look, it's time to take them off and let the air in. So I've already taken them off, and they told me to take them off today. And when I did take them off, which was the tape around my stomach and the tape around the boobs, they were like disgusting. So I thought, far out, yeah, I couldn't have kept those any. I would have got an infection, I reckon. So yeah. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. How much for Bubba's teeth? Guys, sometimes, really, honestly, don't be lazy and go watch the lives all my life. So, oh my goodness. So, for hubby's teeth, in Australian dollars, it cost around 26, 27. Yeah. But we have to go back in June, because these are just temporaries, and then we go back into June. So in Australia, I got all on 4s. That's what mine are. He's got all on 6. So he's got like 12 drilling implants, which everything sits in. Yeah, he's doing well. Thanks, Catherine. Oh, thanks, Kerry Maria. I'm glad you guys are. Yeah, we're good. We're good. If you got any like questions, pop them in the comments. I'm just gonna put the light on because it's gonna get dark soon. Oh, hang on. That takes effort getting up. Give me 1 sec. Oh. Give me a second, guys. How much was the 6 implants? Oh my God, Claire, I just told you guys. So in Australia, as you know, he's got exactly the same thing I've got. Here in Australia, I ended up paying close to 60 grand. In Turkey, all of his treatments, everything is costing him about 26 to 27. But you can pay half now, half later, pay it all up, pay it before you go, as long as it's paid before the date, sort of thing, you know. We had the same dentist, Ben. I love Ben. Yeah, he moved to Sydney. He was my dentist, and then I had Michael, and Michael's really nice as well. How's your beautiful muckle boy? Oh my God. Yeah, he's 3 months. He's beautiful. Like, I can't explain. I actually forgot that I had surgery yesterday because my focus is so much on him. Then my son said, oh, give me the baby for a sec so you can have a rest. Because I love this kid so much that I forget that I've had surgery. So, but last night I paid for it a little bit, you know. I paid for it a little bit. So, because I was like, oh shit, fuck, I was sore. And then when I went for the massage today, she goes, you got to take it easy because you can't be doing this because you're really, really tight today. And I was like, oh God. Yeah, it's so much cheaper over there. So when people ask why go to Turkey, all that, because from experience, I know. And that was 3 years ago. I started my journey with my teeth, as you guys remembered. And they only just got finished last year. So I can only imagine how much that's going to go up over time. So yes, Turkey is way cheaper. And looking better. How long did you take for your belly? 5 to 6 hours. Did Adol move into yours? No, he's got his own place. Kia ora, is looking great. Oh, kia ora from Gizzy. Thank you. Hi, Gizzy. No wonder so many people over there go over there. Yeah, it's cheaper. The dental in Turkey is wonderful. But they've got a long history of being awesome for dental work. Because we've had, like, a lot of friends go back and forth from there. I can't even tell you. I keep saying 30 years, but probably more. Hey, everybody. Yeah, the talking part. How are your stitches healing? Are you happy with the results? Hi, Amina. I am very happy with the results. Actually, because I still got the swelling going on, I can't see it properly at the moment. But since day 1 to now, I'm very happy with the results. Because when I left from Thailand, I think I was a little bit more fucking nonchalant about everything. And I can't actually blame, you know how I was saying in Thailand I wasn't happy with the tummy tuck? Now I realize, guys, it's because I didn't know the aftercare. So I didn't know I had to wear a compression for 8 weeks. They didn't supply the compression garments. They pretty much do what they got to do and then bye, you know. So there is no follow-up, but this company is still following up with me like pretty much every 3 days. It's been 2 times they've messaged me since I've been back. But in Thailand, I think if I had have looked after myself the way that the hospitals in Turkey told me to, I probably would have had the same results. So I can't really blame, after 9 years, their work. I have to blame the way I cared for myself after surgery. Aussies can cost so much with teeth, yeah. Glad you're looking thicker. Thank you. Oh shit, I just fucking scrolled down. Yeah, so everything's in euro, and then you have to convert it to like Australian or New Zealand dollars. The hospital sucked, and I'll never take that back. It was the most horrific thing I had. And I have to tell you this, if I didn't have my husband there, even if I had to just, you know, fuck up, golf, you know, I'm just so grateful that I wasn't alone. Because I said to my husband, babe, if you want, I can go with one of the boys. Oh my God. He said, don't be crazy, you know, it's surgery, I want to come with you. If he hadn't have come, I don't know how I would have handled that whole thing. It's fucked. It's fucked. And the hospital stay for me was probably one of the most horrific things I've ever done in my life. And I'm not even being over too OTT about that. It's because there was no care. It was horrible, like, when I think about it. And when I was overseas and people had already been through the surgery messaging me and letting me know about their experiences, it really fucked with my brain. Like, and then I started questioning a lot of things. That's why it was really super important for us to talk to the doctor, to point these things out, in which case he also agreed. And he'd been taking it to the board, the hospital board, to get improvements, or, you know, because, like, I'm sure you've maybe watched those lives. If not, go back and watch them. But it was it was a horrible thing to go through, especially post-surgery. So, but he, the surgeon, is amazing. He's done really great work. I didn't give a fuck about his team, really, because they're just like a whole bunch of fluffy bunnies. Like honestly, like when I mean the social media team, I don't fall for that shit because I'm too, like, I'm a fucking veteran by now for bullshit. So I don't care about all that crap. The nurses that came to the hospital were great, though. It was just those 2 days in hospital that were just fucked. And it's a long 2 days when you're in pain. About the hospital and its care definitely should help them to improve. Well, he asked my husband, he said, I would like to, because he goes, when are you going back? My husband told him, he said, I would love for you to come in if we could do a meeting with the board, you know. I think they need to hear it from someone. And I can understand also if you go to Turkey and you go to that place, I can also understand how, like if you don't speak any Turkish, you don't, in which case most foreigners wouldn't, how scary it would be, and also how frustrating it would be not to be able to communicate properly. Right? I know you got translators and stuff, but it's totally different. So when you're going through all of that, and then it's 2 days, and then suddenly you're back at the motel, and everything's fluffy again, right? So everything's okay, everything's all right now. So you kind of, over a period of days, start thinking, at least I'm okay. Or at least I'm all right, you know, or I'm going home soon. Or I got my boobs done, I got my tummy tuck done, or whatever you had done, right? So you start trying to forget what happened. This is the mistake. And this is where not enough patients or clients that they have, they're not saying anything. So the hospital's not listening. And the doctor needs to, like, so that's why having my husband, he was like, oh my God, he goes to my husband, I wish that you could, like, you know, come and talk to them. Would you be able to? And then we said we were going back, and there's no way that they could set that up. There's just no way. We got a lot of our answers though, because I had so many messages from women who had exactly the same experience as me. And my husband rang a news agency in Turkey while we were there, because he's like, fuck this, I'm gonna, you know, I said, we can't tell anybody. We're not doctors. We're actually not doctors. That need to do a lot of research about all the stuff that's going on to, you know, we just, you know, at least we could make like people more aware. And I said, and that's a lengthy process, and fuck, it's a huge business. And I said, and I don't want to get in no trouble with no one. Like, you know, just making people aware is enough for me. Because, you know, because you're talking like about a fucking multi-million-dollar business. So, and a lot of people don't want fucking people to say things like that. That's why when I was in Australia, they kept asking me for my Instagram link, so they could check my page and give me a discount and do this and that. And I said, I'm not on Instagram and I'm not giving you anything. And I said, and especially now after surgery, fuck you. Like, I'm not. Because they wanted to make a deal. Firstly, he asked me why I didn't collab when I actually got there. Because we talked about social media and all this stuff. He goes, why didn't you ask for a collab? And I was like, you know me, guys, I don't collab with anybody. And then secondly, why am I going to collab with somebody before you've done the work? Like, you know what I mean? And then after that, he asked me again, just after I asked them, not the doctor, the fluffy guys, you know, going down in the lift up, just after I told him that I wasn't happy at the hospital. And he's like, oh, if you want to do a collab, you can get this $1,500 off, blah, blah, blah. And then once I'm back at the motel, another chick comes to see me. Later on, we've just fucking complained our asses off about a whole bunch of shit. And then she messages me and she says, we could do a collab for a refund. But this is after we'd been to see the doctor. So, you know, they're a whole team. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. They're a team. That's his team. So, and I could have taken that and I could have said, hey, yeah, okay, I'm willing to do the refund. Fuck, I'm only gonna do like a post a couple. Fuck yous. I can't, guys. It's not in me, you know what I mean? Like, for some people, you might think to yourselves, oh, it's just 2 days, but you still got your work done. Guys, you had to have been there. You had to have been there to go through it and experience. That was fucking horrible. So I was like, nah, fuck you, I ain't getting shit. I'll take the bill. I knew I was going to take the bill in the first place. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make any difference to me. But, yeah, and then, so she goes, oh, we could organise, if you want to collab, then we'll have a look at your page, we'll critique it, and then, obviously, and then we can, you know, maybe organise a refund or a part refund, depending on what you do. Oh, fuck up. Like, oh my God. No, it wasn't a bribe. It was more like a, because that's how they're pushing themselves out right now, you know. And New Zealand is a big market for them at the moment. And that's just the truth. I think the majority of us patients right now are from New Zealand. You know, and I thought, you know, I'm doing the right thing by, you know, saying, hey guys, just remember to take a support person, someone who will wipe your ass for you, like that type of close. Like, it has to be a close person, not just the, oh girl, I'll come with you and I'll hold your hand, not the hold your hand person. You need someone who actually cares about you, who really will do anything for you, like to make sure, like they might, you know, touch your blood or help you go for a piss, hold your drains, or, you know, be your actual nurse. So you need somebody with you who's going to help you. So I received 5 ladies. No, sorry, my mistake. 4 ladies are going over to Turkey within these next 6 weeks, like all different times. Please, ladies, I can't tell you how important it is to have a support person. Get ready with your translators. Make sure you just learn a few words. And if something doesn't look normal, fucking tell them it's not normal, because that's the word they use for everything. It's normal. It's okay. It's normal. And there's no smiles, actually, to be honest. They're dead face, which makes the stay even fucking scarier. But when it comes to the anesthetic that I had, or the, what do they call it, the pre-anesthetic, like the thing, the needle they give you to calm you down, I mean to relax you, that's it. I did get answers for the reasons they do it before going to the theatre. The reasons they don't give strong meds, I think I gave you guys the reasons, but if you want to know, just put it in the comments. No, they weren't qualified, Tanya, no. They're all training nurses on level 5, so on level 6. So, and the doctor told us that himself, like, they, that's why they were all kind of young and inexperienced. That's why we all left with our fucking hands like this. It was just, it was a lot. So when he told us that, my husband said, what the hell is this? You got a company, right? You got your own nurses. Why don't you put somebody on the floor for these women? And he said, because, you know, there's a lot of, he brought in competition on the market, and that would be costly for the company. And then he said, you're worrying about like an extra fucking $40 here and there to put a nurse on. Because, you know, this is fucked up. So the doctor said, yeah, I know, I brought it to the company, you know, because when I told the guy, the social media guy that you saw on my thing, because he's kind of the coordinator of all things, he said, you should have let me know. I said, I came out of surgery. The last thing I want to do is pick up my phone and message you. And he said, if I knew, I would have sent a nurse. You guys should have sent a nurse fucking regardless. Yeah, so... Hastings, what about Qantas Airlines? Any apology from them? I haven't made a complaint, because to be honest, when me and my husband, when we settled and relaxed, because that night, guys, it was fucked. And a lot of people don't understand like what kind of discomfort I was in. how we just traveled 17 hours already, how this didn't make sense, how we already did try to get, like, upgrade our seats. But hubby, you know, being him, all he said was, my wife has had surgery. Is there any other extra leg room? He's going to try to the very end, because that's what your part does for you, you know what I mean? And as soon as they heard surgery, they took us off. But it was, anyway, that was a long story. I did feel like it was really over the fucking top, to be honest, because she immediately booked me into the next night flight. I was like, anyways, that's a whole thing. But then once we had our showers and cooled down a bit, I said to my husband, maybe we weren't supposed to do the whole flight. Maybe there's a reason that we got stuck here. Maybe it was going to be too much. So then we kind of took it for what it was. We got stuck. There's nothing we can do about it. Fuck, it's not like we're stuck for a week. So, but, and because I don't have the lady's name, I don't want to spend energy on it. But it really did fuck me. I say, fuck you, Qantas. No, not the whole Qantas, but, you know, they'll really get some better looking flight attendants, for fuck's sake. Well, honestly, I go to Dubai, I've been on Singapore, what's that other one, Garuda, you know, Thai Airways. I've been on a lot of, like, airlines, and I swear, what's going on with the Qantas air flights? Like, I swear to God, like, they're old and they're ugly. Like, I don't know, guys. I won't say ugly, but you know what I mean? Like, for flight attendants, holy, mate. Like, it's like they got some people from the recruitment fucking center and just, you know, those, I can't understand it. I like, honestly, because I remember when I was at high school anyway, like, when you think about flight attendants, they're young, they're, you know, pretty, beautiful. Fuck, mate, I can't get it. But I felt like I was, I don't know, down at the food court or something, and Qantas just said, hey, anybody want to come and work on the plane? Like, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, Qantas, but fucking hell. And then all of that, like, there was like, we were all going through, like, you know, customs, and the Qantas crew that were going on into our plane were waiting to put their bags through. And they're just a bunch of larrikins, bro. There's no professionalism. They're like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, yeah, mate. So something, yeah, we'll do that when we get there. They're going, oh, I'm like, it's just, yeah, for flight attendants, because these are the people that are going to save your life, right? When I look at I know, maybe I'm different. Maybe you're not the same. But when I look at flight attendants, I think, yeah, I could trust her. She looks like she knows her shit. Yeah. She fucking takes this job seriously, and she looks fit and able to save my life. You know what I mean? Or you got the young men there, and they look like, you know, kind of like showing that. Well, when in case of air, oxygen, the mask will fall down, and they look very professional, right? But then you get the Qantas crew, bro. It looks like they just, like, you know, hey, I want to be a flight attendant too. But fuck, I know I'm 51. Like, I ain't helping nobody. Because when I get up in the morning, my fucking knees are knocking about because I'm getting older. Well, there's this lady, 2 ladies on that flight back. And they just, I said, oh my God. Firstly, I could tell she's in my gen. She's probably going to have a hot flush any minute. Can I trust you to get me off this plane? No, I don't know, Mary. I don't know. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, they got to represent the company, you know what I mean? Like, they're carrying along like a fucking bunch of, like, galas. Just, it was just, it's not the one. It's not the one. The uniforms, like, I don't know. Anyway, I better shut my face. Yeah, look, I'm checking people out. I'm sorry, guys, because I need you to save my life with this plane, you know. God forbid any plane, any Qantas plane's about to go down. You want to know that these people didn't just want to grab a really cool job just to go around the world. You want to know that they want to work with people. They take the job seriously. They, you know, they know all their, like, fire hazard safety rules, all this sort of crap. These people look like they just, you know, hard, you know. But we didn't have a choice on the way back who we were going to fly with, because Emirates flew only to Singapore, and then from Singapore to here, they switched to Qantas, because Qantas have partnered up with them. So yeah, my wife just went into surgery. We're lucky for private healthcare insurance. Oh, that's awesome. I'm a smoker, Renee. When they know somebody is smoke, it's hard to get your fucking insurance, that's for sure. Anyways. Nurses' uniforms. In the hospitals, there was the people, the nurses that are run by the company that I went to. They don't wear. Look, this is what pissed me off, right? So when we get to the hospital, the first day, which is the day after we've arrived, I go into this room. The doctor comes in. He's going to draw a picture, you know, where he's going to cut and tuck and whatever. In he walks, in his assistant, obviously. The social media guy, him and another girl who run the social media. The anesthetist and his assistant. Another person, I don't even know who the fuck that was. And they're all in there. Now, I'm thinking in my brain, why the fuck are you here? Like the social media people, like the marketers, the coordinators. They're not nurses and they are not doctors. They're actually not at all in the medical field. They're there to make sure that, you know, they snap photos for their page on Instagram, because it's a big thing, you know, which a lot of businesses, even here in Australia, do. They have their own little social media people, like my dental here, dental boutique. Even they had their social media guys come in and take photos. But they've got nothing to do with fuck all. Their people can just walk in and watch you, you know, get naked. It's very, very, very uncomfortable. So you soon understand, like, the nurses over there must be wearing uniforms. They have to be wearing uniforms if they're working in a hospital. Even the nurses that came to visit me had scrubs on. But if somebody's like, hasn't got a uniform on, they're not a nurse, so don't let them touch you. I worked for Qantas nearly 14 years in the contact center, and I can say Qantas do not care about the customers. Simply, it's a business. Yeah, I know. I can tell. I can tell. And anyone else can tell. Like, anyone else can tell as well, trust me. Because when you get on those planes, the mood is just... It's like you've gone to your local dairy or your local milk bar and you're just having like a bunch of... Just having a casual conversation with someone. You have to... Because you're up in the sky, you want to make sure the crew that you can see around you is going to take care of you, like, for anything. I rang the buzzer and I kept it on and nobody came, and I was like, all I wanted was water, you know. And I said to my husband, can you go down the back and ask them for water? And he's like, I said, they're not fucking coming. And then the guy comes, and then because I left the thing on, the light that you click for an attendant to come. He came and I said, how do I turn this off? I said, it's been on for like, I don't know, half an hour. And he said, did you want something? I said, half an hour ago, I wanted water. I've had 2 waters since my husband came and grabbed them. And he's just like, oh, sorry about that. So what the fuck are you all doing down the back of the plane, having like a talk and shit? So I start looking around like if anyone else has got their lights on. Sure enough, on the other side of the plane, there was 2 lights on and no one's getting attended to. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, this is Qantas. That's Qantas for you. Like, it's more like a show. Like, they want to show their flight attendants. Fuck you, flight attendants, bro. Like, I don't really care. Like, Emirates isn't that haughty. Oh, gee whiz. Emirates has got some of the most stunning girls on there and boys. And even they don't show off. These ones are like fucking around like a bloody galaz or like a bloody cassowary. Just, you know. Look at me. I'm a flight attendant. Oh, fuck. Did you want something? Oh, okay. What did you want? Water. Oh, let me just go now. Shazza down the back. No. Sounds like a butcher's market over there in Turkey. Well, guys, apart from dental has always been there for many years, not just now, like fucking years and years. But right now, there is, like I've told you guys, time and time again throughout the whole last year, there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses just in Istanbul for surgeries, cosmetic surgeries, and you just have to be very, very careful about, you know, where you go. Make sure you do your research. And even this company, right? You would just never suspect it. You would just never suspect that you're going to end up just getting bare minimum care, which is fuck all care, actually, to be honest. We're talking about sitting in soiled sheets, bloodied up pussy fucking sheets. And another woman said to me she actually didn't realize the catheter had fallen out, that she actually thought it was in. So she said, I felt like I wanted a mimmy. So she said, so I let go, and then I realized my bum was getting warm. And she goes, and I sat in my piss for a few hours. So this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. You are getting no fucking care. So my husband, when he went off at the nurses in the hospital, and also when he went off about them change her fucking sheets, because when I went to get up to go to the toilet, he realized my sheets were, you know, they were like pretty bad, you know, pussy fucking bloody and all that shit. And when I came out of the toilet, he said, I looked at the bed and he said, I told the nurse to come, she didn't come. He just went outside, he said, come and change those fucking sheets, you can't see this, what do you do? And they said, oh, we're going to call someone. So they call the cleaners to do that. The nurses don't do it. Not on there. On that level, all they do is administer your drips. And that's it. That's all it is. Administer any drip that needs to go into your fucking veins. And then I felt like I was a bit of a pincushion because I already had 2 of those things running in both hands. And then at one stage, they'd come in and they'd take blood from my arm. And then they'd take blood from my foot. And I'm thinking, are you fucking just training on me? I can't explain it. I really can't explain it. Then I said that I couldn't get my ring off, you know, my other ring. And I said, because my hands were swollen from the flight. When I woke up, I had a big bruise. I don't know if you remember. And I still got like this fucking thing here. I had a bruise on my wrist and my ring had been got off and my husband had it. And I was thinking, how the fuck did they get that ring off? Because my hands were pretty puffed up from the flight, that my ring was pretty tight. I tried twisting it, putting soap on it. I couldn't get it off. So in my brain, I'm thinking, how did you guys get it off? What the helly? I get that, however, with prices they charge, you may as well be flying with a budget airline, sadly. Alanya? Oh, that's a beautiful spot. My implants. Oh, I'll have to read that one later. Soiled sheets, yep. I was in shock when I seen that you were going through your... Oh, thanks, Sharon. Thank you. Blood, she missed it 3 times. Yeah. Hey, Tanya, did you go to the same place, yeah? Because, oh, fuck, hang on. Two ladies I met there. One was going home, and the other one, as you guys know, she flew out so fucking quickly. That was the one who was screaming in the hospital. And the women's, I wish I could pull up my other phone and read you some of these messages. If they were fucking with my brain, hey guys, you don't understand. I thought I was in a bad dream. That's how bad it was. And I said to my husband, because you know how I got that scab, which has now left a bit of a scar. Oh man, I don't even know. That fell off yesterday. I was so happy it was gone, because every time I looked at it, fuck, it gave me like PTSD, bro. Oh, that's how bad it was. If they had put their own nurses, because they rent the hospital, just like a lot of private doctors here, like a lot of doctors, they rent private hospitals as well here. Same in Turkey, but the only thing is, some of these hospitals have rules, and they keep their own. Obviously, they have their own staff on, but they're not about to give you their best staff. So they give you these student fucking nurses. Oh my god. Anyways. What's this at Mexicana? Oh, I don't even know what that is. Sorry. I got the other nurse after her third attempt, and I could tell by their faces they knew it was fucked up. Yeah. So this girl kept going in, right? And then she'd come, this one particular nurse, she'd put something in that, what's that thing called? She'd put something in there, and then she'll just fucking pump it like this. And the drip is dripping. Like, it's like going really fast. So I was going through these bags, I'd say about in half an hour. That's how it felt. And then they just kept coming, putting another bag, and I'm just blowing the fuck up. I don't know what's going on. It was crazy. I still can't believe that man put you to sleep. I know. So other people apparently have been put to sleep in like the hallway leading into, and when we talked to the doctor and the nurse, they said it's because a lot of people, right, well, let's get into it. Oh, fuck. Hang on, guys, I'm getting hot. They do it because a lot of people have freaked out in the operating rooms. Because you're not, this is the thing, because you've got this language barrier, and you're going into the operating theatre, and usually you'd have like a team who speaks English be able to say, okay, we're going to calm you down, and then we're going to, administer the anesthesia. And he said, but the amount of times like people have gone into the operating theatre, there's a language barrier, they can't speak Turkish, they don't know what the fuck's going on, they start freaking out. And he said, and for that reason, we just, we administer the relaxant before the theatre. Okay, but don't do it in the fucking lift, because I thought I was going to die, bro. I was like, oh, that's it. I'll start saying la ilaha illallah, which means, there's only one God, And I was like, oh my God, here I go. That's it, I'm finished. And then I woke up and surgery had been done. The other reason they don't give strong medications after you leave, they only give you something that is as strong as a Panadol. Oh, my son is here. Hi, son. What you doing? What you doing?
Oh, I just need to get the rubbish.
Rubbish?
Oh, because I'm taking some more rubbish to the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
It was mentioned that
I don't even know.
there's just a bit of rubbish in the garage, basically. I think it's just the black bags that just take.
No, there was like a box. It was a box that your brother, he opened something and there was a box. Who took that out? Oh, your brother's friends were here today.
I'm not sure, but what's this? Oh, they're leaving it. Get booed.
Are you sure that's your one?
Yes, it's got one. It's dirty, that is.
I don't know, because he had like his mates over, they were doing 2v2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How's the house going?
My new one?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The
I haven't
new
really
one.
been to my new one yet, just to see. So I'm still fixing the old one. You know how it is.
Yeah. Well, I went to the nurse today and she said that, she goes, you're really, really tight and swollen. And then she goes, what have you been doing? And then I said, I've been playing with baby. And then she said, you know, you've only just 3 weeks post. I'm on live. I'll just let you know.
Is he here today?
No.
Oh, well, I thought he was here.
That was the video she took. Yeah.
Is this,
You can take it with you.
oh, no, it's not my one. I got the old ones. And I think I already took your charger yesterday.
Oh, gosh.
Wait, do you have another one?
Go and check inside. There's, in my office.
I need a bit more.
All right then, son. Sorry, guys. Well, where were we? This is good that you're giving all these tips, so much good. And then once you get out of hospital, thanks, Joe. Once you get out of hospital, you feel like, and this is where I think that people don't complain, because you're happy, you've got it all over and done with, you've left the hospital, it was only 2 days. Then after about the 5th day, you start thinking, okay, well, at least I got what I got done. But if you don't like say anything, or even like if you're from New Zealand and you don't like address it or something, and let other people know, then more people are gonna get fucked up and shocked at that hospital. You know what I mean? So you gotta you know, prepare people for that mental fuckery, because it was very, very I will dare say brutal. Yeah, so you gotta be and these 4 ladies, no, 4 ladies that are going over separately in the next 6 weeks. I'm so happy that they reached out so that I can tell them, hey, look, you're gonna be fine. You're probably gonna go through. You're gonna be a pincushion. There's that part. You know, you're gonna be like, they might not know how to. And they'll just keep telling you they can't find it. And then when they can't, they'll go and get a proper nurse, like a experienced nurse, to come and do it for them. So you're pretty much a pincushion. I'm not going to lie about it. So, and if it hadn't been for the doctor himself letting us know that there were student nurses, then I would say, oh, yeah, I could say, yeah, well, I made that shit up. But when you hear it from the doctor himself, you know you're right. Your gut tells you you're right, and the doctor confirms it for you. It makes it more like you've got someone to clarify it. But then also you're like, wait, what the hell? Even the doctor knows this, you know? An available translator would be expected when a patient is foreign. Yeah. What is it like when you're knocked out because it's forced? Do you dream or feel anything? No, nothing. Nothing at all. No dream, no nothing. For the first week after surgery, they would be aware of that. Yeah. Thank you. Hey, Sin's a great SBS cooking travel series to watch. I can't really concentrate on much these days. Yeah. I'd be asking for a nurse in charge after the first go. This is the thing, if you've got a language barrier, that's what I mean. It's all about the language barrier. And then even if you do use a translator to translate what you're going to say, all you're going to get is, this is normal. That's it. Every reply you get is no problem, it's normal. That's it. So you start thinking, okay, I'm not a nurse, I don't know what's going on, but in your gut you're saying, fuck, this feels wrong, this is not right. You know, it's a really hard situation to be in, so far from home. That's what makes you so vulnerable, and you just start going with things, do you know? I think there is a head nurse, But the nurses have to learn somehow, hey, and not from the view of these people. It's like all these rich people are coming to Istanbul for surgery. You know, so stuff them. That's what it feels like. That it's not so. I watched Madre's surgery videos. Helps my post-op was multiple days. Very different to the quick discharge you experienced. Her experience was very different. Firstly, because her surgery is what I would call a minor surgery, because it was keyhole surgery, if I'm right. It's very fast. Also, I have to say, guys, the fuck around after you have surgery, the muck around, you can't tell me you do a 26-hour flight straight to drag your bags to a hospital. I'm never going to say I like that. Even my husband said, I don't know a Turkish hospital that would do that. Like, you know, they are fully aware that you just got off a plane after 26 hours, whatever, and then put you straight into tests. That's a little bit, you know, but the faster they push you in, if any way they can save money, let's just say that way. Any way they can save money, they will. More profit, the better. So rather than putting you in a hotel for the first, you know, you can check into the hotel, just stay at the hospital. That's all good. They don't have to feed you because you can't eat anyway. So, but I'm happy for Madre. But I'm not for that. Like, people want to go as a group because some people are lonely. They want to go with friends and stuff. But just make sure that the person that is representing these companies, they know what they're talking about. Because some people don't get me wrong, guys, but everyone's in it for the buck. You know, and then you get shifted here and you get shifted there. It's just bullshit. That's what it is. Bullshit. Training process, a head nurse should be present at all times. Why did you not get strain? The strain. Okay. So, Ali, that's a really good question. Ali said, why did you not get stronger pain relief afterwards? That was horrible to see you suffering. Now, this is where people from New Zealand, I'm sorry, guys, but this is exactly what the nurses told me at the motel. So, as you guys know, I went back to the motel after 2 days post-op, and I went back pretty much with a medication that felt like there was nothing to it. Like, I could feel everything. And so I asked you guys online, can you Google it? Because I'm not in the right frame of mind. I'm in pain, you know. And so when you guys Googled it, said it's kind of like a Nurofen, like an anti-inflammatory, like even an ibuprofen, like that strength. So when the nurse came, I asked her, am I able to get anything stronger? Because why am I going to suffer on my days here in the motel? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So she goes, I'll have to ask the doctor, but we don't actually allow that. Allow what? She goes, stronger medication. She goes, a lot of people came from your country, which she knows I'm from New Zealand. And she said, and, you know, some went to the hospital, they come back to the motel, and they're sitting at the bar. And I'm thinking, she goes, and when I come to see them and visit them, they're at the bar. And she goes, and I have to report this to the doctor because the doctor has to know how's the healing of the patient going and whatever, which she did with me every day. Like, she even told the doctor that I was smoking cigarettes. She has to, you know. So she said to me, I understand, like, some people, they say, oh, I'm on the holiday or something like that. So they use it as a holiday as well as a surgery vacay. Firstly, you can't be drinking or smoking or doing anything after surgery because it really does affect your results. And if you're taking heavy medications, obviously we know what that's going to do. So she said, and then one day I came in and she goes, and I knew she was in her room So I asked the manager to open her door to see if she was okay in case she fell in the shower. And she goes, and she was shaking on her bed. And then she said she drank one whole bottle of vodka. And it was next to the bed. And then she goes, so we had to get her ambulance because with the medication, she'd taken all the meds. And she goes, one box, 3 days. So she must have been taking a lot of this, you know, because that's what is it called? What are those pills called? Or opioids, or codeine-based, morphine-like, endone-like stuff. Do you know? So she said, and so we can't, because we don't know your medical history properly. And we can't risk, you know, the hospital can't risk because the hospital can, like, the doctor can get in big shit. So they stopped giving these really powerful drugs to the overseas, like the tourists who's coming for surgeries. If the doctor feels that you can manage, he'll release you from the hospital if, like, on these, you know, muscle relaxants and you know, anti-inflammatories and stuff, but they don't give you anything harder in case you decide to have a holiday while you're away. So that was the reason, and I think that was a valid reason. So I didn't pipe up, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna boss through it. And because I can understand the doctor doesn't know my history, he doesn't know the history of anyone. When you get there, you take a blood test, you have your x-ray so they can see everything's okay. They put you on the ECG for a little bit, and then you go into surgery. But your habits coming out of surgery, if you're going to be given like a box of tablets and you know, think it's party time and decide to drink and just fresh out of surgery, I can understand how that could be pretty dangerous. So they don't do it. She goes, somebody who, she goes, got out of the hospital, was in hospital for 2 days, came out, and the next day was in the sauna, and then at the bar, and then at the sauna and the bar, and just passed out. So I guess some people are just, I know it's so far from home, and you use it as time away from work or the family or the kids, but you really have to be careful. Like if you're in a foreign country, whether it be Turkey, Thailand, Bali, whatever, and you've had surgery, and just put your feet in the pool, mate, deal with it, that's it. But yeah, that's so they don't give harsh drugs. So I understand that. Finding out that you had a Turkish husband and you could speak the language, they would have thought, shit, that's the look we got too. It was like, oh fuck. Would it be better in Australia? If you can afford to have work done by a person here in Australia, then by all means, if that's, you know, if you find a doctor here that's, you know, reputable, I wouldn't be going by it. You know, word of mouth testimonials, video testimonials, things like this. Like, do your research, because a lot of, like, the thing I like about doctors overseas, they've traveled. Like, you get, like, for instance, this doctor, he goes to Germany, he goes to Spain, so he's, you know, and the technologies they use are different from in Australia. That's why I like the overseas, because believe it or not, guys, we're pretty outdated. I know that sounds bad because it's Australia, but it's the truth. They've just got better technologies in Europe, better technologies in the UAE, better technologies in China, Australia and New Zealand is far behind when it comes to all of that. So that's another reason I'd rather go overseas. But if you can afford and you feel like you want to stay in Australia, then, you know. Can't believe that people put their bodies through. Everyone gets a cut of the pie. Dangerous if they give stronger payments that make you think you're more able than you are. That's true too. What about Bubba's Dental? Would you recommend that? Hi, Aminda. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. Not just not just that dental company, but many dental companies in Turkey, because they've been very for many years, 30-40 years, they've been very popular for the dental work that they do in Turkey. So absolutely, dental all the way in Turkey. They should be advising that, though. Was Baba allowed proper pain relief? He was. The dentist is different, which is completely weird, right? But I'm happy he got it, though. Wait, what is it like when you're knocked? Oh, when you're knocked out. Yeah, when you're knocked out, you just you don't know what's going on. They give you that thing, and it just usually here I've been knocked out many a times, and they just start saying, okay, you're gonna go have a little sleep now, and they might rub your hand like this, or they might say, okay, well, we'll see you later, or they're just and then you wake up and the surgeries are done. You have no recollection because it's like all chemically induced, How am I feeling today? I was tight this morning. I knew I pushed it too much yesterday because last night I had a horrible sleep. But today, after that lymphatic massage, I feel a little bit less stiff because I'm stiff all the way through my flanks. And around the tummy, it's the nerve endings. They're trying to heal themselves. And it's just like, that tree of life, and it's got all those little branches. That's what it feels like, but it feels like they're all on electric. And it's like a whole bunch of pins and needles combined with like little electric shocks. Oh, it's dandy, I tell ya. Center, what would your pain level be now 3 weeks post-surgery? So if I was a 10, say if I was a 9 leaving the hospital, I'd probably be around, say, a 5. Yeah. Maybe, but it's not constant. So maybe I could take it down to like a 4. So how can I explain it? But then sometimes it'll go up to a 7. It all depends what I'm up to. So, but if I was just like to tell you how I'm feeling right now, probably like a 5. Yeah. Because I just ate, and every time I eat, it takes a little while for things to, I don't know, settle down, and things get tight and knotted up, and I don't know. Just got home from the US. I'm good, thank you. That tower looked out was amazing. It's so beautiful up there. I'm going to post up some... I'm
stealing the charger.
All right, then. I'm going to post up some videos that me and hubby took. I just haven't got around to it, because when we came home, I just want to spend some time with my kids. And then also, I feel like I walk here, walk there, and then I need to lie down. And then yesterday, I got to have Bubs, which was really special. And we had a full day of playing. Yeah, that's what knocked me around, like chucking their boy up and down and eating his bum. Oh, my God. Oh, I could not stop. But then, yeah, I got told off today and said, hey, you're going to have to take it easy because, because you're still trying to heal from the inside. Oh, my God. Nick says a great example of good surgery. She looks like $1 million. She most definitely does. Yes, Papa had implants. Hey, Bougie. I've heard heaps of people not taking their aftercare part seriously when they are overseas. Then they complain about complications when they are the ones who put themselves in that predicament. Yes, 100. Couldn't have said it better. Is Adol happy with his results from his tech? Yes, he is, honey. Thank you. When I went under, my surgeon asked me to picture myself on the beach eating pizza. Then I woke up. Oh, damn. I was feeling your pain when you were looking. Yeah. Why did you do it? Yeah. Well, I wanted to get my implants out. And I had to have revision because I fucked up and I shouldn't have touched my body years ago. That was the thing. So keep that in mind if you ever do it. Yeah, I'll post some videos up. If there's any other questions, let me know in the comments. If not, I don't know, did I cover all things? Because you know, guys, it's all in my videos. But this is the thing with Facebook these days. Videos only last 30 days and then they get deleted. So, yeah. But we've got a bunch of videos to share with you all. I just, you know, trying to be superwoman around here and then realize I'm not. I was at my son's house the other day and I'm trying to do things and I could just feel like I was getting in the fucking way, honestly. And then they were like, Aisha's like, do you want to hold baby? And I was like, I took the hint. I was like, yeah, I'll hold the baby. You kids do your things. Oh my God, felt so super useless. After that surgery, have you been able to have normal stools? Just be curious, cause you'd wonder if one would become... No! And I think I'm much better than I was before I had it. Like, cause you guys know me, I've had like problems with my bowel movements for a few years now due to perimenopause and what have you. But ever since I've come back from Turkey, that's one thing I've realized is that I go every day and very easily.
You shit a lot.
I thought you went for a lift. I didn't know you had them removed. Haven't seen the videos. Oh, that's so good. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Ellie. You're welcome. Is there anything else? Oh, light up another smoke. If I missed anything, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Bones to pick. Are you happy with your breast? I am, Tanya. I'm way happier. With 360 lipo, the scar's quite obvious. No, there's no scarring. That's where you get a lot of like, the nerves are all shot because you've got a needle that's heated up and digging into your fats to melt them down and suck them out. I know, I would love to paint you a really lovely picture about lipo, but it's quite invasive, you know. And so you just left with a whole bunch of nerve endings that don't know what they're up to. And then your body goes into like this crazy trying to repair itself. Hence the reason you get all this tightness and lymphatic fluid all over the place. And then you have to go and get a massage and try to piss it all out and sweat it all out and shit it all out. And oh my God, yeah. Yeah, and squeeze it all out. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, Baba just came up. May I ask, sis, which company did Baba's teeth? The Vera Smile. The Vera Smile company, and I tell you, my husband couldn't speak more highly of them. He really liked them. Salams to you too. You're welcome. Can I be nosy and ask why you got them removed? Sorry, Sins, it's okay. You don't want to share it. Oh, because firstly, I don't want to die and go to the grave that way. Secondly, it's because when I had them in, it was for the aesthetics, guys. Not to show them off, as you know. I've had implants all these years before I got on Facebook, and I'm not the one to just show boobies and tits and stuff. That's, you know, but because I was in this bloody fitness industry, it was just for aesthetics. Also, because after 10 years, you're supposed to have revision, which means change them, get them looked at, and do it again, because gravity works, right? So for those reasons, I knew it was time. It was time to do it. Also, I wanted to get it done before Ramadan comes, which is next month. That was my goal, to do, just to get it done. I said to my husband, if I'm going to do it, I want to get it done before then. And yeah, so. And luckily, because my left one had ruptured, so I'm very happy about that. And I feel so much lighter. Because they were 400 cc's, which is like, they're huge, bro. A tuck is more of the scar. Yeah, it's the tuck that's the scar. And the lipo is like, you can't see any lipo. They put the needle in and then they just like dart it all over the place, you know. If one hole. And then, I know that sounds horrible. It fucking is, but it's, you know. I'm happy. And because when I had the, I don't even know why I did that, man. My body was actually, there was nothing wrong with my body before I went into it. That's why I tell you, being in the fitness industry is a very selfish lifestyle. And it wasn't my lifestyle. It was absolutely my lifestyle. And I shouldn't have touched my body then, and I did. And then I, you know, decided I'm going to be at home. And I gave up everything. You guys know why. And then I found myself at home liking cheese and wine. And late nights, beers, you know, I was just enjoying life. And then I put weight on. And then I'd fluctuate. And then my body got all fucked up. And it was ugly. Is Bubba happy with his teeth? I think there's a bit small, just saying. Oh, he's very happy. He's very happy. Do you think you'll get into a size 10? Oh, easy. Yeah. Oh, I just, you know, because my body at the moment is quite sore. I'm not, I don't want to, you know, show my compression. Oh, I'll do that for you guys and my subbies. When I get back there, guys, I just, hang on a second. Fuck, I'm going to start rocking back and forth. Because when I sit in one spot too long, what happens, I feel like everything builds up and it becomes very, very tight. Like fucking so tight. And I'm starting to get tight now. So I find like it's easier if I'm standing walking than sitting. Are people of your faith allowed to do cosmetic surgery? There are certain times. So for example, give me a sec. So for example, if there's something about your body, say you may have had a deformity, maybe the cleft palate, I think that's what they call it. Maybe your nose is a little bit so that people mock you for it. And they, you know, it's something that's really big. Maybe it's hooked over and stuff. In these cases, yes. If you have had tattoos, you know, before you became Muslim or even while you were and you want to get them removed, that's fine. Enhancing the body though, however, is not favored. Like, you know, breast implants. However, if you've had a mastectomy due to being sick or an illness and your body looks disfigured and it's going to cause you, you know, depression or things like that, then yes, you can. But then if you don't, you know, there's certain reasons in which you can. So a lot of men choose to get hair transplant. That is okay. That's not haram. It's not mekru because, you know, a lot of men have a lot, like the hair missing. It causes them some sort of, you know, what do you call it? What do you call? Makes you feel conscious about people looking. You don't look great. You don't feel like you're ever going to get married, or you get lots of different reasons. Then that's okay, because our religion is not about hardship, you know. And so if, you know, maybe your ears, you feel they're too big and it's causing you a lot of grief and people make fun of you, and you are able to pin them back, things like that, you know. But if you're going to change your face where you're not recognizable, or change the way you look to what you were given at by birth, that for us is forbidden. That's haram, yeah. Loving the raw, real things people don't share behind the scenes. You're welcome, girl. Good evening. Okay, now here's the bone to pick. All right. So, oh man, where's my bloody? My son keeps coming and taking my chargers for my other phone, but I received the message, and it was go. This is it's not even low key racist. It's just racist all the way around. I wanted to be able to have my other phone, but guys, I really don't want to fucking stand up because I know I'm going to have to get off. Because then I have to, like, massage my stomach until it's, like, right again. Oh, God. Hang on here. Oh, hang on then. I'll try to stand up a little bit. I'll put you guys on the table tennis. Hang on. Okay. Hang on, guys. No, I wasn't trying to lose weight. I wasn't trying to be the healthiest. I wasn't trying to any of that. My body looked fucked. Cause it was 9 years ago that I'd had that nip and tuck, and because I had fluctuated in my weight, and I didn't use any of the compressions, any aftercare for myself when I got back to Australia after Thailand. I thought it was the way they did the surgery. I didn't realize that I was meant to wear compressions and look after myself like I am now 9 years ago. So when I started putting weight on, the shape that I came back with was not what I wanted. So when I started putting weight on and fluctuating, it just got worse and worse, and it grew that way. It was like a muffin, not a muffin top like when you have a baby. It was like from the whole side. Some of you remember back in the old days. But, and I knew I needed revision, because you have to have revision for these surgeries, guys. Keep that in mind if you do have it. Like after 10 years, you're going to have to do it all over again, because it doesn't last. Because you age, your skin's elasticity changes. So keep that in mind. And I was due for that too. And I'm so happy that I was able to rectify. So it wasn't the surgery in Thailand. I was very happy with my stay there, the aftercare, everything. But I just didn't realize, you know, that time that I was supposed to look after it like I'm looking after it now. And maybe I would have got a better outcome. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, this is better. I can stand up. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. That's so. Be careful or you'll get a hernia. Oh. Thanks, Ella. That's what I was going to say, yeah. So, Let's have a pick of the day. A little bone to pick, that is. So I got a message. Fuck, I'm just trying to see if I can see my phone. Hang on. And I'll be able to show you guys. I don't know where it is. Gosh, shit. And it was, why don't you, go with your white man for his money or something, because you can't live without him, or you'll have no money or something, right? So something to that effect, and which I used to get a lot of these when I first jumped online. People, I don't even know what's so racist about it, not just the white man thing, because firstly, not everyone who's not brown is white. That was a racist remark on its own. Not every man that is not brown is white. And also, just because I'm brown does not mean that I'm broke. You know, like, I don't know, when you see a white man or a man of fair complexion and a dark woman, do you just in your brain think, oh, she's with him for the money? That's racist. I'm sorry to say, that is so fucking racist. That's like saying, oh yeah, because all brown women, they just, got no fucking money and they need a white man to look after them. Or, excuse me? Fuck you. How about that? Fuck off. I don't know why people stink like that. Fucking stink asses. This chair will be better. It's got a back on it. Hang on. I better sit down. Sit down, turn around. Okay, now that we've had our stretch, can sit down for another. That'll give me about 10 minutes. Hang on. So will you have to repeat this again in 10 years? Oh gosh, God willing, I'm alive in another 10 years, guys. I'm just happy that I got it done when I did. Yeah. Stupid idiot show dump. Okay, I know. It's just, I don't know. It's ridiculous on so many fucking levels. Like, when I don't know. I just think, how do people even think? You can't do anything about it. There's really nothing you can do. Does this person not know how hard you work? No. It's just, when people take a look at you, like, I don't know why, but for some reason, it's just, and it's a brown person. That's the thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not even a white person. It's not even like, it's a brown person who's telling me this. You go after your white man, something. Because you can't, because you can't do it without his money. That's why you don't leave him. It's, you will be alive since you're the toughest lady. I reckon. Piss fucking. You know what, guys? There's one thing, I know about, I'm not trying to justify, I'm just fucking saying. But one thing I know about Māori women is that they're hardworking, they take no shit, they're staunch as fuck. And if they could make anything of their lives, they would. And a lot of them, they don't want to, especially Māori women, don't want to be really ruled. If they can find like a man who will look after them and they can be equal in a relationship, they will. Not very many women want to be submissive, not Māori women anyway. Māori women are built different. So it's very hard to find a Māori woman who's going to become submissive to a man. And that's because of our upbringings, you know what I mean? If anything, they go into a relationship, fuck, I got your back, I'll stand next to you, I'll stand by you, or I've got your back. But never like, oh, you know, or they don't run away from things just of like, I can't imagine a Māori woman going after a man just for his money and having to listen to him, everything he fucking wants and needs, just for some pingers, for some dollars. Women, Māori women especially, are not made that way. They're made of tough things. And so yeah, so maybe check yourself before you do that. I even myself, as you guys know, my husband, like, I choose to work. I choose to make my own money. I choose to do all these things because firstly, I'm a go-getter. I'm a Māori woman. You know, I don't want to, you know, I'm that person who always thinks like I'm a burden. I don't want my husband to worry about anything. I don't want him to worry about like silly, nonsensical bullshit. I don't put like dumb shit on him because I don't want him to like overthink he works hard enough. And I also like to bring to the table, my kitchen table, not someone else's fucking table, my kitchen table. And if that means like getting off my ass, in which I have all my life, then that's what I do. Am I submissive? I am within our faith. Am I submissive in life? No, because like I don't have to work, guys. That is the truth of the matter. Any Muslim woman, if you have a married to a Muslim man, a good, pious Muslim man, you don't have to work. He has to provide for you. But if you want to work, then by all means. And your husband has no right to ask you for money, know what's in your bank account, demand you for anything, or anything like that. But in our relationship, if you have an agreement, then you have an agreement. My agreement is like, fuck, I don't care, because I want to work, because I'm a Māori woman. So when I hear people talking shit like that, like, oh, you know, go with the white man for his money, that's why you can't leave him. Fuck up. Just fuck up. Oh, Nicole. Yeah, like, that's what I think to myself sometimes. And it's this old thing that's been hooked into, like, the stereotype, right? The stereotype, and you see a lot of, like, when you see a white man, this is back probably my mum's generation maybe, when you see a white man with a brown woman, whether she be Māori, Indonesian, Filipina, Islander or something like that, they always assume that this white man went with her for probably because she's submissive and then she just wants to have money. That's so outdated. Like, honestly, very outdated bullshit. That's the same with some of us I know Scottish women are freaking tough. I know that. I know that for facts. Yeah. Yeah, that was my bone to pick. The other ones, you know. So there's your answers coming to the eyelashes, which I've got an appointment in the morning. That's why they're all fucked up through my whole trip. So I got them done 2 days before I left for Turkey. When we got into Turkey, the next day I was in surgery and they taped my eyelids closed. So when they've gone and taken the tape off, it's left the tape residue, the sticky stuff, which made them all clumped up, going north, south, east, west, and everywhere else in between. And the amount of people who are worried about that, I was like, oh my God, that's the least of my problems. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. I was thinking, oh my God, I don't really care about I don't really care about my eyelashes right now. Yeah, fuck up. Yeah, just fuck up. Bariatric sleeve, oh cool. Started feeling nervous already. Saw a dietitian today, feeling a bit more positive. It's good to get a dietitian. That's a freaking awesome way to take things. Set yourself up both like physically and mentally. And I like that, because bariatric, or gastric sleeve or gastric bypass or anything like that, like this is going to heal, right? It's a journey on itself. It's going to last me 6 weeks. And then I'll just, I eat what I want. I piss when I want. You know what I mean? Like I drink what I want, whatever. People who are on the weight loss journey, whether due to obesity, unable to shift the weight, whatever, it's a tough journey. And the reason I say that is because it's a mental change as well as a physical change. Because, throughout life, especially if you're coming from New Zealand, even Australia, we all love our food. We all love our food. We've got taste buds this big and this thick. And we love our food. Big food. So it's a lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle change. I think you need to be like yourself, get a dietitian, get some advice, set yourself up physically as well as mentally, because you're going to go on this big, wonderful journey. And I've seen a lot of women do it, and it's always what I've heard, and from even very close to me, is that it's the first 2 months that are really tough. Just that whole lifestyle change, birthday parties, lunch breaks, hair loss, and just your overall physical, what do you call it, energies. Hey, son.
Hello.
Did you go down the shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
I thought you went down there to get food.
No, I have to cover Bashan for an hour.
Well, you should have got something while you were there.
I was busy.
Oh, was it? MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, and so, it's a big journey. So it's not a joke. It's no joke. It's not, I'm going to get skinny and, all this fluffy bullshit. Like, it's a big experience.
Where's Bubba?
On the couch, all of. He's having a little nap.
Yeah.
And I say this not just because I'm blowing wind out my arsehole, it's because I've worked with women and trained women after having gastric sleeve. And I've watched some really beautiful things happening, like, people feeling so much more, so much more energy because of the weight loss. But these are like extremely overweight people. But then you get people that are just, had enough of trying. And, all these people obviously love their food. It's just that some people have, had maybe an illness, maybe PCOS, maybe endo, maybe they've got they've been quite large since birth. There's a lot of reasons. So to have that sort of life change, you really have to be ready for it, not to fuck around about it. I'm gonna get skinny. Fuck getting skinny. I've been skinny. I've been lean as fuck, ready to get on stage for body competitions, and it wasn't any big deal. Because if you have to make sure that your mindset can catch up to your body. Because have you ever heard of people losing all the weight but still got that fat brain mindset? Your body isn't quite caught up. Your mind hasn't quite caught up with what's going on with your body yet. So that's why I get so fucking angry when I see, let's all get into a happy-go-lucky group and go get gastric sleeve. People are going to make money off you anyway, right? Because there's a market for it. But let's not glamorize it. It is for your health benefit. Not your skinny, I want to get in a dress. Because once you lose that weight, you're going to have excess skin. And the reality of it is you're going to want to get it cut off. It's a process that can take a year or two. So, and then once you reach that point where you've had your gastric sleeve and now you've got all the loose skin cut off, if your mind is still in a fat mindset, what has changed? The outer. That's why you have to make sure you mentally as well as physically prepare yourself for the change. because you'll never be happy with yourself if you haven't changed that mindset. And I know people think, oh, fuck up sins, because once you lose the weight, everything just disappears. And when I was trim and a size 8, but I wasn't a skinny size 8, I was a fucking tank size 8. I was boss fucking flexing my shit. And even at that weight, I still felt like these jeans are too tight. And I was a size 8, lean as fuck. That was because in my mindset, there was always, which is females or humans in general, we're always going to want to tweak something. Something's not going to be quite right. You know, that's the way we are. So just please, I ask you guys, like, just, if you have had gastric sleeve, put it in the comments what you think. Like the girl that does my lashes for the last 8 years. What, has it been 8 years? No, 7 years. Sorry, guys. She got it done 4 years ago. She looks amazing. But she's like, at the beginning she had beautiful thick hair. She's a hijabi girl, but you know, when you're together, beautiful thick hair. Now her hair is thin. She lost so much hair because of the nutrients. You're not getting all your micros, you know. Yeah, you get them in a smoothie. Less anyways. And so she lost a lot of hair. It really fucked her about in her mentals, you know, a little bit there, because it's a lifestyle change. But now when I look at her, she seems happy, you know. She seems nice and happy, but oh fucking hell, I've seen people who are just not happy, you know, who regret it because they haven't really quite set themselves up mentally for the change. That's why. And once they, you know, it takes a little while to get into it, they're fine. At the beginning, you can think, fuck, thank goodness, I got it done. Yeah, let's go, let's go. It's kind of like, because these two sisters, they came in to train with me. They both had gastric sleeve in the same month. Not together, in the same month. And we're, you know, it was fine. They were so excited. Like, and I was excited for them because they were quite large ladies. And they had so much momentum. It was kind of like, you know, when you go into the New Year's resolution and then you pike out in March. So you go spend like a fucking $599 membership at a gym. And your husband's like, oh God, fuck, is she gonna last? And then in March, it's like, oh, yeah, fuck. Because when I was working in the gyms, we would wait for the influx of people that sign up in late January and fuck off in March. So that's the busiest time in the gym for all the New Year's resolution people. So you got this big excitement, right? But if you haven't really geared yourself up here for that mindset to take your ass to the gym all the time, it doesn't work. Well, I think the gastric sleeve for those two, which back then they called lap band surgery, for them, I think that kind of reminds me of that mindset that they had. Is where, oh, okay, yeah, we're so excited, we're going to lose all this weight, and then we're going to go to Thailand, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then we're so excited. I was excited for them. Fuck, they didn't even last a month in the gym. And one of the sisters just went into a little bit of a spin out, you know, depression, wanted to reverse the surgery because, you know, she just was fucking over it. It's because of the mindset. That's all it was. But then some people are so very happy, but it takes a while. It doesn't happen overnight. That's the reality, the true reality, if you want to hear the truth. And just watching a whole bunch of people, I'm going to say it again, I don't fucking care, going into a gastric sleeve factory. And, you know, it's so, and you know, New Zealand is a big market for Turkey at the moment. There's no better way to say it. And it's not all about mummy makeovers. It's about the gastric sleeve, because we just so happen to love our food so very, very much. And there's a lot of, like, you know, overweight people according to BMI, and, you know, everyone's obese on the BMI. Fuck, I felt like I was so good. Like, what was it, the beginning, no, October of last year, and then, yeah, no, but by BMI, I was just so fucking obese. But that's why I don't live by the BMI. Not many people in the fitness industry do. But they have to fucking quote it to you because that's just what we have to do. So, you know, that's my thing on the gastric sleeve. That's all. I would never ever do body surgery ever. Okay. I almost feel like it's a trending thing. It is a trending thing, but at the moment, like, look, hey guys, I'm going to say this because I get a whole fucking, especially when I was in Turkey, I got a lot of messages about Nyx. Look, Nyx is looking amazing. And her experience may have been slightly different from mine because she had her mum with her. And I think we were both fortunate. Nyx had her mum with her, which is an amazing woman. And that's her daughter. She'll do everything for her daughter. Do you know? And Nyx looks amazing. I can understand how it would have been for them in Turkey because of the language barrier and, you know, other things, and they make it look so nice, especially fucking Shahab and that bloody fucking Allura. I can't stand them too. I'm too switched on for fakeness, you know, because the more they push out, the more they win, and it looks like you're winning a lot, but you're not. And so I can understand Nyx, you know, she maybe wouldn't have realized as much as I did because she had her mum there to be by her 100%. So no, for those people who said, oh, Nyx has not told the whole truth, that's bullshit. Like I said, Nyx's experience is different. And this is the thing that you guys, like, Nyx's mother and I have been talking, you know, chatting in the privates for a couple of years now, on and off, you know. And so I know Nyx's intentions were good. They were good, and I could see because they're hustlers. Turkey is a hustle land, guys. You know, they see a market and they'll go out after it, you know. And so they're getting a lot of business right now from New Zealand. And so I'm not trying to throw shade on what Nyx is doing, because I know I can see how that could have worked out because she had her mum there. Like, I'm talking about, like, even I was there, but my husband had to leave to have dental, so I wouldn't have probably seen as much as I did. And got so much feedback to what I had. So no, Nyx didn't do, she's not trying to be shady about anything. I just don't believe for a second that she maybe thought it was that way because she had her mum there to help her through those steps. Fuck, there's no better person to be a nurse to you than your mother, you know, and your mother's going to have your back 150,000%. So, you know, so I don't blame Nyx also for taking the collab, because the way, because I know Turkish people and I know what they are like when it comes to business. So the way that they talk, it's so, you know, glamorous, and oh my God, yeah, we can do this and we can do that and this and that and this and that. And so it would feel like, you know, fuck, you know, why not? And I understand that part as well. And also, you know, but for me, I'm like, you little twit. That's me. That's me in my brain. It's because I know that he's been hired by the company to do these sorts of things, because he's their marketing guy. And he's their coordinator, and so are the girls and their dress code. The dress code is outrageous. As soon as I saw their dress code, I said, I can't fucking trust you guys. I said, I'm looking for people that look more serious, not fucking look like they come from Russia. And, you know, and the little mini skirts in the wintertime, fuck up. Like, I can see right through the whole spin. So, but I can understand how, if people who don't understand Turkish, the way the Turkish, people in business are, or the local language or cultures or ways, I can understand how that would have looked really awesome. But because I've been around Turks for a long, long time, I can see right through that shit. I'm here for the doctor, fuck off. It was very, very, very sticky situation with Shahab, which is the guy that you would have seen not only on my lives, but also on Nix's videos. Because that's what he gets paid for. He gets paid to coordinate, make sure that everything runs smoothly, and also advertise, market, and bring more people to the company. That's his job, so kudos on him for doing it. But they're very like say for example, I just finished telling him, he goes, so how was your stay with the nurses? Good? And I could tell by that specific question that he had complaints before, and I said, no, they did nothing. And we're going down in the lift, and then he asked me, oh, you know what, if we do a collab, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, I just fucking told you. Why am I going to collab with you when I just told you I'm fucking not happy? You know what I mean? So, and then they asked me for another collab while I was at the motel. And then he actually sent me a private message to say, hey, I really wanted to talk to you. I wish you all the best. And I didn't want to say anything because your partner looked really upset. That's where he fucked me off, because he was being shady and shifty, saying, oh, my husband looked really angry. That's why he didn't want to, kind of talk to me. Fuck off. That kind of shit is, to me, is shady, shifty, and, very, very yuck. So, yeah, for my own things that I've seen, my personal awareness when it comes to this sort of shit, also it was a big no. But in no way was I throwing shade on Nix, because I can see she's going there like everybody else. It's a first time experience in a brand new country, very far from home, and so I can understand how that would seem when you're overseas. You don't go overseas with the intention of doing collabs and things like that. That's coming from their side. And it's, what an amazing page. 1 million followers. Why wouldn't you want to do a collab? That's just business. Do you know what I mean? So no, and I think Nix looks amazing. And I'm so happy that her mother was there for her. Because there's, apart from your man, a mother or a sister, I couldn't imagine being there in that hospital with anybody but. And even then, if you have a support person, man, they're going to jab you with all sorts of shit. So, yeah. And I'm just really happy. I'm really, really happy that my husband was there, because we got a lot of answers that I could share with everybody, which was risky for me, guys. This is a big fucking company. And I was just really happy I didn't share my page with them, because I was pumping out content about them when I was there, which could be, land me in the shit while I was there. So, but I thought, no, fuck this. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. So I was really happy about that, because, it's a big business. It's a multi-million-dollar business. And, you don't want people trying to fuck it up with social media things, Very different, yeah. Do you like your new ring? I love it. I love it. So, I don't know if you can see clearly on my phone. Is it my glasses that are dirty? So it's got they're white gold, and then you've got these yellow gold, not yellow, rose gold around the side. And then they've got this crisscross design with little diamonds. And can you see that? That my phone camera is so fucking dumb. And hubby has, his ones, we got matching bands. And his one doesn't have diamonds in it. Yeah. And he chose them, which made it so much special because that's us. We're slightly a little bit different against the grain, you know. Are you happy with your surgery results? Yeah, I am happy. I can't fault it. To be honest, I can't fault the surgery whatsoever. Like I said, the doctor is amazing at what he does. Like I am so happy with what he's done. I couldn't tell you like even 99.9. I'm like 100% happy with the job that he's done. And I'm happy 100% with the nurses that came to the hotel. It was just those days in hospital, and I'm telling you guys, it does. Like my husband said to the doctor on that video that we did, he said to him, "No, we came here for you. We didn't come here for Shahab, because Shahab tried to come in the room that day that we did I took the camera into the room when we were talking to the doctor. Shahab tried to come in, and my husband slammed the door closed. And I said, who was that? And the doctor said, Shahab. And my husband said, I don't want him in here. Because he's not a doctor. He's not a nurse. I'm butt naked. And he was coming in there with the other, coordinator. They've got nothing to do with the price of fish. So he said, no, I don't want him in here. And then it was an awkward lift down to the car because we were all in the same lift. And Shahab was like, oh, in 2 months, you're going to be so happy. And my husband just looked at him. He said, kiss fucking Boklu. Like, cut the shit off. and then he was like, oh, fuck. Because, we're in Turkey. That's husbands like, they're all kind of like, speak freely, you know what I mean? So, and then I never I've got a gift from them I have never opened. Do you want to open it together? Shahab, he gave me the gift when I left when we went to the doctor's office. When we went to the doctor's office, we were leaving, or we just got in, and he passed it over to me. This is from us. I told my husband before we were leaving, do we have room in the bag? He just put it in the bag. I've never opened it. I saw it today in the front lounge room. I thought, what the hell is this? And then I remembered it was that gift. Let's open it together. The other thing is water. So I drink 2 of these. I try to drink 3 of these, 2 to 3 liters of water a day, just to help get rid of all the fluids, toxins, and whatever you have else is stuck. Yeah, thanks, Monique. Surgeon may be amazing, but if post-op aftercare is compromised... Yeah, that's what the husband said, YCC. Said, we came here for you because we heard of it, you're a good surgeon. And because my lash tech has also heard of him as well, because she follows all these pages, because she's had work done in Turkey. She's back in Turkey, back and forth like 3 times a year. And so, not for that, because she's Turkish. So she's like, she knew of that same doctor that I went to as well. So I thought, okay then, this is good. Like, and I had a look at his website. I seen some of the outcomes. I thought, okay. And then, of course, Nyx looks fabulous. And she said, she had a bit about her experience. I said, okay, then I'll give him a go. What was I saying? I just forgot what I was going to say because I'm worried about those fucking presents. What was I saying? What the hell? Oh my my God. Yes, and to Angela. We should have some of that too. Okay, so I got home. We gave the gifts to the boys. So the boys got their gifts, and I had some of that Turkish delight. Oh my God, guys. But my husband, he's put me on a diet fucking thing. So he won't let me have too much sweets because the doctor said I'm fat. Like it's not fat. It's like you've got like 2 layers of fat. You've got your surface layer, and then you've got this visceral fat that lays, which is very hard to shift. So he said that you're gonna have to cut the sugar off. That's the doctor said. So I said, okay, cool. And then my husband said, are you sure? So when we got back, he's put me like on no sugar type of shit. Fucking Shaheen the other day, guys. Oh my God, he did my freaking head in. We're at my son's, so we were moving. Well, I was kind of delegating. We were moving stuff, and we went to the warehouse, which was another vibe on its own. Because while we were away, my boys used the warehouse for this gaming night. So they rang us in Turkey and said, hey, can we use the warehouse for this gaming night? I said, of course you can. Use it whatever you want. So when we got to the warehouse, we said, damn, the warehouse looks cleaner than it was when I left. And they said, yeah, we did a tidy up. I said, so what happened in here? They said, we had rows of tables. And I said, how many people in here? They were like, I don't know, 15, 16 people. I said, what? Then Serjan showed me a photo he had taken. It looked mad. It looked like a little internet cafe gaming setup. It looked so mad. Anyway, we're leaving the warehouse, and then Shaheen goes, hey, Anna, you know what I wouldn't mind? I said, what? And he goes, hang on, I check my battery. Yeah. I wouldn't mind like a cone from McDonald's with a flake or something. I said, well, that sounds nice, you know, ping, ping, ping. And then Serjan goes, oh, nah. Baba said, nah, Anna's not allowed any sweet things. And I'm in the car with these 2 boys. I said, wait, no, hang on. And then Shaheen goes to me, tell me the truth. Tell me the whole truth. Like, don't candy coat it. Don't add the rainbows. I just want to know, can you have sugar or not? And I said, oh, the doctor said I'm fat, can't have sugar. And he's like, oh, and he drives right past the McDonald's. I said, wait, hang on a second. Make a U-turn. Don't be stupid. It's just the ice cream. He said, no. I'm thinking Serjan's going to back me up. No one's backing me up. And we keep driving home. I'm like, fucking hell. I'm fucked. Like, I can't even get an ice cream. Like, I should. Anyways, we get home. And Shaheen's like, hey, did my Uber came before? He goes, I got some ingredients for these protein rice bubble things, right? Because when we got back, he's off the sugar as well, you know. And I said, protein rice bubble, what? He goes, I'll make it and I'll show you. I said, don't worry about it. You should have gave me the ice cream, but I know what's in your bag. And he's like, what? I said, M&M cookies. He's like, don't even think about it, lady. I go lie on my bed like a kid. I'm having a sook. He comes in, he's like, he get me 1 cookie. 1 fucking cookie. And my husband sleep on the couch, and I'm on this little bed downstairs at the moment. And I said, oh my God, son. He goes, shh. He goes, don't wake Baba up. You're going to get me in trouble. He goes, 1 cookie only. Piss off, I said. So anyway, I'm eating this cookie. Before I've even finished it, I'm got off the bed, which says it takes effort. I've walked in the kitchen looking for the rest of them. He's taking them upstairs. Little shit, so up the stairs I go. It's like Mount Everest, mind you. I get to his room, and I'm like, knock, knock, knock. He's like, no. And I said, oh, open this damn door, son. He opens the door. He goes, no one there. I said, give me a bloody cookie, you stupid boy. He goes, nah, look, 1 and 1 only. I said, cut the shit off, Shaheen. Give me those cookies. Out come the mother voice, you know. And then he goes, I have a look on his desk. And there's like, you know, the Coles caramel slice stacks. I said, you got caramel slice? Give me 1, son. Give me 1. He's like, look, this is how it's going to work. I'll give you 1 cookie per hour. You have to come back in an hour. I look at the time, it's fucking, 12:30 midnight. Yeah, give me the cookie. And he's like, look, you have one cookie per hour, or I give you one of your choice and don't come back for another 3 hours. Do you know, and this is me pull out all the fucking deep, dark past, this is me. I used to change your nappies. Do you remember that? I used to change all your nappies, take you to school, pull your teeth out, do all the fucking things, and you talk like this to your mother? All over a fucking cookie, man. And he's like, okay. He goes, what you gonna choose? Come back in an hour, or you gonna have one? I said, give me the caramel slice. He said, if you eat that caramel slice, nothing for 3 hours. I thought, fuck, I'm gonna be asleep anyway, who cares? So I took it, he goes to me like this, I want the reaction. What? He goes, bite it, I want to see the reaction. This is Shaheen. So I bite it, and oh my God, instantly, fuck. I was like, oh, yum. He goes, that's it. Never again. He goes, that reaction was too dangerous, lady. He goes, no more. Anyway, because Adol's very, like, he's not even playing. He doesn't play. He doesn't do anything, actually. And the other day I saw him eating something sweet. I said, oh, son, what's that? He goes, oh, nothing. I was like, fucking boys. So I'm trapped, guys. I'm trapped with no sweets whatsoever. I can't have fat things. Hubby said I can have a treat on Saturdays. Because there's this lemon meringue pie by Slices. It's just a restaurant here. And it's fucking thick. She's thick, guys. It's the most yummiest lemon meringue ever. And I had one when I got back from Turkey. And my husband said, it's Saturday and you can have one next Saturday. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm trapped in a house full of boys that won't, they don't care about me. They're like, firstly, I'm not getting in trouble with Bubba for feeding you sweet things. And secondly, because the doctor said so, you're not having none. So I'm over here like drinking black coffee with no sugar and water. But tonight hubby's got busy again. And I can't stand up to cook for too long. I think after that flight really fucked me up. And when I got home, I feel, so I walk around, sit down sort of thing. But yeah, but we do have Turkish Delight. Yeah. Hang on, I'll go and get the present from that guy and see what they are. Now I'm curious. Yeah, they care too damn much. I'm thinking, who's going to be on my side? Like, yeah, the nappy change. Fuck. Yeah, he's a funny guy. Shaheen don't care. He's like, if you're not allowed to, you're not allowed to, and that's it. Yeah, I'll go and get it. Okay, this is it. Plastic surgery group. I didn't even know it said that. So, okay. Bonnie Newt. I don't know. Maybe you guys have heard of this brand. I don't know. Next minute, it's sweet. Lemon meringue. Oh my God. I know I'm at that age where I like everything lemon. Holy. Okay, this looks very witchcraft. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay. Oh, that's a card. Chambray. I don't speak this language. Bonnie Newt. Oh, okay. So it pretty much in Turkish says, thank you very much and have a happy new year from all of us. Okay, so. Oh, there's look like 3 little compartments. Oh. Oh, hang on a second. What is going on here? Why are there many of these? Wait, am I doing this right? Am I supposed to open it from... Or is this a fancy box that... Oh, hang on. There's a door. There's a door. Wait. Okay, so we'll break the seal. Oh, wow. Oh, hell. Holy, what this? Oh, that's kind of fancy, eh? Now, hang on. Oh, okay, so you kind of, what's on this side? It's kind of just got like a whole bunch of like little boxes. So I guess you take one box out and then these drop down and they're on the other side as well. This is like one of those calendar things, hey? Okay, let's have a see what's in here. Fuck up. Fuck up. It's a cookie. Haha, boys. Fuck. It's a like red velvet cookie or something. Oh man, I am not telling my husband about this. It's so funny. I thought it was gonna be skin cream or something, but no. And it's like a, what is that? Like a, look. Wow. Oh, far out. Oh, wait a second. That is delicious. I'm not, that'll teach you, you bastard. Mama got a stash. And you know what's the funniest thing? I thought it was like perfume, creams or something. That's why I couldn't be bothered with it, because I don't really use creams and stuff. I'm that like apricot scrub girl with the oil of Ulan. I don't really care. Oh, yummy. It's got some sort of jelly thing in the middle. Oh, yum. That's what you get, eh? For fucking torturing your mother, you bastards. I was not expecting that. Wow, I instantly feel right as rain. Fucking hell. I suddenly feel like all my endorphins just went straight up in the air. I'm getting fuzzy like pins and needles on the top of my brain. I'm feeling like, man, I just feel like I want to dance around like Magic Mike. Wow. What the hell? If I knew that I had this in the motel room, I'll probably, because when hubby said, which present? I said, oh, that guy gave me a present. He goes, which one? I said, this one. He said, What do you want me to do? Just chuck it in the bag. Chuck it in the carry-on or something. Wow. Holy. Bit of white chocolate in there too. Oh, we'll just have to... I will open one way. Oh. Okay. Well, we're a bit off balance. So we're going to have one from this side too. No. I'll have one from this side. And I hope it's like a different flavor. Oh! It says cookie. Yum. Okay. Oh, yummy. It's a different flavor. Bloody hell, mate. Oh, yum. I just finished saying to my husband today, I go, babe, what are we going to eat? I need food, man. I can't eat fucking soup every day because I'm getting grumpy, no sugar, you see. He said, babe, you okay? I said, well, I'm not really. And he's like, why? I said, because no sugar. He's like, honey, you're going to be fine. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be fine. I ended up getting us like these 2 Greek open souvlaki things. I ate the whole salad just to piss him off and eat hardly anything else just to show him. You want me to like die from like starvation and shit? Yeah, I'll eat just the fucking salad. So I'm not chipper, my usual chipperness. But he's going to wonder, why is your mother so happy? Oh, because your mother got a secret stash. Now, what's this flavor? That's what you get. Take that, you bloody shits. Man, they're bloody yummy, I'll tell you that. Oh, hang on. That looks like bloody Yugi. What's the thing? Power... No, what do you call those little Pokemon balls? Only yellow. Oh, I wonder what that is. Mmm. Man, these cookies are yummy. What is that? I thought it would be lemon. No? Mmm. Oh, that's yum. Oh, man. I feel alive. I feel so nice. Oh, wow. Who knew, eh? Oh. For that plastic surgery Turkey group, apart from the doctor, this has to be the second best thing. I just want to see what the next flavor is. Come on. Oh, yep. That one says cookie as well. You got a little bit of chocolate on this one. Oh, man. I don't want to eat it, but oh, man. I've already opened it, eh? Wow. That was a really pleasant surprise. That's so pleasant surprise, that one. Oh, I wonder if these are all cookies. Oh my god! It's a brownie. It's a brownie. It's a brownie. Go, nah, fuck that. Right, I'll put that cookie back and we have a little brownie. We have to open it. Oh shit, I don't want to be too loud. My husband will hear me. He knows what a brownie is. Oh my gosh, I got brownies. Fuck yes. What the hell? Hang on, I'll give you some too. Because we'll keep this on the down low, yeah? Nice and hush hush. Don't go messaging my husband and shit, alright? Because that's not friendly. Besides, oh, he's on my case, guys. I'm not even joking. Alright. So let's have a look what the brownie looks like, hey? Haha, Shaheen. I hope he doesn't watch this live. Guys, I don't know what to do because that. What? I didn't want this. Yo, I didn't ask for this. I'm gonna tell my husband, it's a sign. Okay? It's a sign. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, man. So yucky. Fucking hell. Look at this. Look at that. Wow, yuck. Why? You know how brownies are like a little bit like, so like a little bit thicker on the outside and in the middle it's like gooey and stuff. I don't know what happened there. My teeth just went right through it. It's like fudge. It's like bloody fudge. Oh, wow. Isn't it amazing how the universe work? I'm over here feeling sorry for myself because my son wouldn't give me a fucking Coles M&M Bicky. He wouldn't give me a fucking like a piece of like Coles caramel slice. And look out, the universe. You guys believe in the universe? Not me really, but anyways, if you do, look what it did. Look what it did. Look what happened. I got gooey scented chocolate brownie with peanuts in this one. Oh, yucky. Oh, shit, gooey. It's gooey like look at this. Watch. Do you see? It's like fudge, but not fudge, but same. I don't know what that is. Let's get to it. It's like it's caramel. It's caramel. Oh no. Oh shit. I better shut up. Right. So we have all of those left and all of those left. So this side must be cookies and this side must be brownies. I didn't want this to happen, man. Fuck, but it did, eh? See? That's what happens. That's what happens. And look at this. It's some like magical like box thing. I don't know. Some witchcrafty looking fucking what's that thing called? Illuminati type of fucking box terrier. But that's so good because these are yummo. Oh, yep. No apologies from me tonight. This is what they get for being greedy, bloody kaihoro in my families, you know. Put the empty blue boxes back in the side sins. Yeah, I should, eh? Oh, yeah, I should. Because it says cookie on it. That's Shaheen. He'll be like, he comes like, you know those dogs that run around in the bushes, in groups, and they're hunting for foxes? Beagles. Right. Hound dogs, whatever you call them, they're cute as fuck, but they're sticky noses, they hunt shit out. That's my son. That's my son. And if he sees this, he's going to say, oh, okay, what's this? Brownie? Where's the brownies? Where did this brownie come from? Cookies? What's this? Cookies? Where'd you get the cookies from? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you're right. Whoever said put the box back, you are so bloody right. I'm going to put it back right back in there. Because there's no way that you would ever guess from this blue color, especially. I thought it would be like skincare. Or I thought they were going to be like little soaps or something. But oh no, fuck no. Wow, I'm so pleasantly surprised. Anyway, that's what we got. That was our gift. We ripped our guts open and we got some cookies and stuff for it. So very well done. Nice work. Wow. Man, that's nice. Pretty flash. And that's me and my husband over there. He's singing a song and I'm over there having a dance in the red dress. Yeah, that's us. Us women can be sneaky. Oh, bagels. Oh, we have bagels, yeah. Yummy! Oh, wow. Da Vinci Code, that's it. There's like some Da Vinci Code, damn shit's this one. And you know what? I'm so happy about it because no one would have suspected. This was on the couch in the other living room. I would have never suspected, no one, I think. They probably thought, oh, that's some mum's like, you know, creams and stuff. I'm waiting to see Bubba when he discovers all these empty boxes. Yeah, I know, babe. He says I'm fat and then I get junk food. That makes sense. Yeah, I know. Holy. Because I remember when that guy gave it to me, he's like, this is a little gift from us, you know, to say thank you and Happy New Year. And I was like, oh, fuck off. I took it to the hotel room. I never looked at it. And I was like, what are you going to give me? Some fucking skincare and shit? Like, I was so pissed off. And yeah, so it all worked out for the better, eh? Very thoughtful. Look how that is. It's fudgy. It's rich. Oh, it's not too rich. It's just like, you know how it's like a little cake, fudgy cake, but also very gooey. It's very, very gooey. Oh, yuck. Oh, someone has to eat it, eh? Nah, if I leave this outside, no one will open it because it doesn't look like it's full of like chocolates. It looks like it's full of witchcraft. That's what it looks like. This box looks like witchery. Look at that. Even I was scared to open it. I might have found a surgical clamp in there with Happy New Year, bitch. You know what I mean? Look at it. It's very witchcraft. Oh, next minute, I go into another stratosphere because I've had these chocolate brownies laced with psychedelic stuff that takes me to another hemisphere. Oh, shut up. Is it so? It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's scary packaging. It's not like your usual, like, oh, here you go. Here's some yummy cookies and cakes. These look like they're gonna, like, they're gonna cast a spell. Each cookie you have is gonna take you fucking on a trip. That's what's gonna happen. Because look at it. It's very, Harry Potter, you know? Next minute, CBD cookies and brown. Wouldn't that be funny? CBD cookies, and you're supposed to use them for your recovery in the motel. Next minute, Sin's over here just being high. Oh my goodness. Happy New Year to you too, Bella Suki. Looks like the texture of chocolate mud cake. Chocolate mud cake, and the outside is like a brownie, and the bottom's like a brownie, but it's very moist, kind of light, but also gooey. It's hard to explain. Very yum if you want a chocolate fix. Very yucky if you're trying to avoid sugar, though. You know, I'm not trying to avoid it. They're trying to make me avoid. I know they're right. Ish. But, you know, fuck. The doctor told me, and I said, all right, and they start taking off. And now that they all want me not to, now I just want to, like, go behind their backs and go hold out down the shop. That's... And you just ate 3. Yeah. If they were CBD cookies, oh, I'm finished. See you next weekend. Guys. Oh my gosh. I can't even smoke a joint. I can't even have a puff. If you were smoking some dope across 2 fences down and I smell it, I'm high. Oh, you'd be good. Across the street, some of that smoke will hit a bird's feather, and the feather would go like this, fan it out. It would still be too strong for me by the time it hit me. I'm useless. THC. Okay, what's the difference? Which one's the high one? THC? Okay. Well, whatever. If somebody was just immediately over the fence having I'm high. They're over just my fence or like behind that screen there, and you know the wind blew some of it down the street and some of it like ricocheted off the fence and came back this way, I'd still get high. I'm so useless. I've tried it twice in my life, both in my teens, and I'm useless. When I eat everything in sight, fucking trees, letterboxes, cars, my friends, fucking hell. And then laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh, and then just sit there and just do this. Okay. CBD would get her there. Oh my god. CBD, THC, ABC, SBC, fucking KFC. Oh my god, I'm useless. Oh man. I'm having mad sugar rush now. I don't know, it's coming. I can taste it. You know how you got like all that fucking sugar on your tongue? It starts sliding down the back of your tongue. It's just sitting there, just fucking waiting for you to go pop off. And I just keep going like this, and it's like hitting the top of my mouth back on their tongue. My tongue's probably going to get white and look fucking disgusting because it's got heaps of sugar. That's what's happening. And I can just, oh man, no. I haven't had sugar like all day. And yesterday, I had that one cookie. So yeah, let's go. my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was... Well, I'm going to put my stash back in here. My husband must be real tired because the door's open. He's on the couch just around the corner. Usually it echoes in there because there's no TV, nothing on there. He must be sleeping. If he wasn't asleep, he'll come and rip this off me. He's turned into something different, guys. Yeah. You're like, no. Like he's skinny or something. Yeah. No honey, no sugar. Okay then, motherfucker. If I'm going to have no sugar, you're going to have no sugar too. How about that? What do you mean? I said, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. That's how it works. So. Oh, the Turkish delights. Oh, they're inside, honey. We can do those ones when I jump on another live because they last for 6 months. And we already had some with the kids. I still got heaps left over though because they last for so long. But I just can't be bothered going inside to get them because you guys made me eat those fucking cookies and shit. And now I feel like my stomach has to, like, it's swelling again. I has to get used to that part. Yeah, thanks, guys. Oh, fuck, hang on, I have a smoke. Oh, my goodness gracious me, what the hell? Wouldn't it be funny though if those cookies were some recovery cookie with some THC, I don't know, fucking CBD, ABC, whatever. And then next minute, hey Rastaman, hear what I say, give me some of that. You know what I mean? Oh shit, that would be funny, fucking hell. I wanna get high. You know, that sort of thing. Holy shit, I can't handle much these days. Holy fuck. Not a whiff of anything, not a bit of a zip of anything, nothing. Holy, I don't know what happened to me. I woke up saintly fucking. And I remember my mum, because, you know, there was a long while where she wasn't drinking and like she'd like indulge in some of those creamy, milky, not Baileys. It was the Irish cream. They were like $9.95 a bottle. And then, you know, when I feel like, Mum, can you look after the kids? I might buy her KFC or buy her like the Cadbury milk one. You know, the richer type upper class one that costs $29.95 from the bottler. Holy. Then I thought, shit, actually, she was having one of those every other day. But we just didn't think of it. She's just, oh, Nanny's having a milkshake. Oh, baby, are you coming down? Yeah, can you pick me up one of those Irish drinks? You know, Irish cream or something. Fuck, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, so I never really took any notice of it. But now when I think about it, holy. Oh, this is Nanny and her milkshake. No, not me, man. Fuck, I'm only a new nan. I'm only new, guys. I'm only 3 months into it. And I'm already like, oh, got my nanny cardigan on and, oh, holy. As soon as I got back, nanny bun went up. It used to be a mum bun. Now it's a nanny bun. Fucking, you get a grey hair now and everyone's like, oh, nanny. That's what happens when you're a nan. Fuck off. This started happening to me when I was 12, bitches. Oh, my goodness. But anywho. Yeah. I'm only 3 months in and my life has changed, hey. Oh, but it's beautiful, but I just, suddenly I'm eating lemon meringue, lemon fucking cookies. Oh my God. Who even am I? The other day, I said this. The baby came in. Oh, give that baby to me because And my boys are standing there, they're packing boxes at my son's house and I go like this. You are the most beautiful baby in the world, the most beautiful baby I ever seen in my whole life. And I saw my 2 younger ones like this. You don't know, man. Your fucking kids still each other, huh? The most beautiful boy I've seen in all my life, my darling. My fucking 2 young ones, they're like 21 and 22. They're like, oh, okay. Oh, bit of a slip of the nanny tongue there. Holy. You're the most cleverest boy I've ever seen in my whole life. I think my boys get sick of it. They love their nephews so much, but they're like, okay, I know that's a little bit over the top. I mean, hello. Oh, put your fucking hands down. Never mind. Yeah. I can't help myself, you know. Oh, shut up, you fucking all old now. You're gonna have grey hairs around those nuts anytime soon. This is fresh love. Yeah. They pretty much, they love their nephew so much, but... And their mother gets angry because I snarl at her sometimes, you know. Yeah, like, when she gets off of the car, just give me the baby. I don't care about you. I love my kids, you know, but he's just so little. And I say, she said, what did she say yesterday? She goes, oh, no, you're okay. No crying. Something just like, hey, don't talk like that around me. You know, don't. She's like, Ma. She's like, Anna, you know, he's just crying for nothing. I said, I don't care. Don't do that in front of me. Or I'll say, she gets off the car, she gets on the door. I left the door open and I'm trying to get to the door and they give me the baby. She's like, and then I'll probably have the baby for like 15 minutes and then I'll say to her, so how are you, cousin? She's like, oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Anna. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that's why I forget everything, you know? And I don't know how all you grandmothers out there do this so much. Like, some people say, oh, I've got 16 muckles. I'm like, fuck hell. How do you spread the love, man? Because, I don't know, you guys are magnificent. Like, cause fuck. This little one baby came along and I forgot my kids. If I get another muko or another grandchild or another turun, I'm gonna act like I never had kids. Holy. Oh, it's such a magic time, honestly. Yeah, but that's how I forgot that I, you know, didn't have a surgery, because when he's around, I just want to pick him up, run around the house, get on the floor, play, you know, do our stretchy times and you know, pick him up, go on the couch, dance around, watch fucking movies. And then when they left, the adrenaline ran off and happiness, because I'm left with people that fucking randomly, you know, bribing me with cookies, like my kids. And then I was settling down. I thought, oh gosh, fuck, I feel a bit sore. And then when I went to my massage this morning, she said, what have you been doing? You're really tight. Tighter than the first time, you know, that I saw you. And I told her I had my grandson last. We were on the floor. I forgot that I had a surgery. I was like lying on my side on the floor for a bit. She said, oh, you should not be doing that. And I said, I can't help it. She goes, I know, but you really should, because you're only 3 weeks post-surgery. And I didn't think about it. Like, literally, I didn't think about it. But, yeah, so I should really start thinking about that, eh? Never mind. Well, I don't know how you grandparents out there do it. Like, oh my God. The 16th time, holy. I seen a video today of grandparents saying, don't come to my house without my baby. Now I just will think, yeah, that's what I say to Aish. Like, she goes, oh, I'll come back and help tomorrow, to my son. And my son goes, no, Aish, stay home because you got to watch baby. I said, I'll watch baby. You can come and help your brother. She said, yeah. Okay. because she doesn't want to put too much on me either. But I'm like, fuck up. I know what I can handle, but I clearly don't know what I can handle. But anytime that she wants to leave him, man, I start tidying up the house, thinking about our playtimes, what we're going to do, where we're going to sit. Coming with a meal will sometimes be acceptable. Yup. So I'm going to get this massage lady that does my massage. Fuck, she's only little, but she is so strong. And I said, damn, you must have a good workout. She said, yeah, I do about 10 of these a day. Some of them hour, some of them half an hour. I had her at 8:45 this morning, and she woke up like she'd been ready to drill a hole. Like, cause she's so little, but she's so strong. I can't believe her hands are real strong. So I said to myself, I'll get my daughter out. I said, do you do gift cards? Because my daughter has PCOS and she's post-baby now. Maybe we should have done it at the start, but it's never too late. So I'm going to see if we can get some couple of, massages. She does some Brazilian wood massage. So naturally, I asked, what's Brazilian wood massage? She goes, well, using wooden objects. I was like, of course it is. Like, of course. I don't know much about massages, guys. This is my first time in 51 years. Well, I lied because I did have some massages and they're called Shaheen, Serjan, Adol and Aisha, So, then just don't know how to do massages, ladies? How old is your grandchild now? 3 months. He's 3 months. Yeah, he's an adorable 3 months old, this little guy. And he's just like the apple of his nana and dada's eyes. Like, my husband walked in yesterday. Oh, he was so pissed. We've been pissed a lot. Because, our aircon wasn't working. My shower's still on the blink. Which means my whole ensuite, I can't use my basin, my toilet, my shower. I can't use anything in there. So I'm using the boys' shower, which is always a fucking treat. And so we've been a little bit, edgy. Hubbies, had to close the shop a couple of days that week because of the heat and stuff. So we've been a little bit edgy. But then baby walks in and we just melt. And everything just seems like nothing's happening in the whole wide world. That's his vibe. That's the vibe in our house when that boy rocks up. And when she brought him the other day to my son's house when we were moving him out, the boys couldn't focus. Even Adol's friends couldn't focus because they were just looking at this little baby. And so, yeah, it was nice to have him to myself yesterday. It was just him and I. Everyone had gone. We had a really great playtime, and I brought back a couple of bags of the boys' old toys from my son's house that I hoard. And the boys used to say to me, I said, we'll take these up to your brother's house. This was years ago. Why you want those on there? Just get rid of them. I said, I'm going to save them because one day I'm going to have grandchildren. And now they're all bit their lips because when they saw all the toys come out, their old toys, because I put them away about 5 years ago now. I put them at my son's house, his first house, and now this house. So now they're like, oh my God, I remember that toy, I remember that. Yeah, I'm not seeing, what did I tell you guys? No, but I chucked them out, they're old, why are you keeping those? Oh, shut up, now you know. That's why. It's good to keep memories sometimes, Yeah, slow down, darling boy, I know. Wow, it's been so fast. And even Aisha, she's like, it's going too fast, son. He's growing too fast because he's just gone to size 0. She goes, and he's just like, what do I do? I said, you just have to enjoy every moment because from 0 to 6 months goes just like that. Next minute he's in a walker, and oh my God. That's why I always enjoyed like the baby stages from 1 to 6 months old, and then it changes a bit because his voice has changed now. So his baby cries changed into a little bit different. I said his voice has changed just in the last week. He's giggling. He's just not as often. You know how when they're at 4 or 5 months, they giggle more often. He's just giggling. He's talking a lot, you know, ooh, 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 those baby coos and stuff. And I said, but it doesn't last long. And before you know it, it's gone. So, and you never get it back. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And then once they get to 2 years old, rubbish. My first grandchild, my baby grandson, plus it's all girls and family. He's gonna be 1 year. Oh my God, he's the only boy. Oh, he's gonna be spoiled. You know, they always say, this is what I hear all the time, little girls, if they have one girl in a family of brothers, the girl's gonna be protected, right? Because they're gonna have all these brothers. Guys, women know if there's one boy and there's like 5 girls, oh, that brother's gonna be protected to filth. Because women are deadly creatures, man. Honestly, they're manipulative, vindictive, very like, you know, onto it, investigators by nature. Holy shit, judge and jury all in one. So when little girls have like one boy in the family, they're all onto it. Like, who's the bitch who's gonna try to be with my brother? Oh, when he gets a girlfriend, I'm gonna do this and that. They start scouting it. They start like fucking thinking about things they're gonna do to the future sister-in-law before she even is thought up. Yeah. But guys, if the guys have one sister, yeah, they'll protect her, you know, with flexing muscles and all that shit. But girls are different, man. They're just gonna investigate, you know, every little thing, what's going on, who's around, where you been, what you been doing, because we're just good at it. We're fucking good at it. So I reckon the girls that have like one boy in the family, oh man, that's crazy. Oh my God, I just realized I've got like a big fucking thing on my leg. Where the hell did that come from? I'm discovering all different new like bruises and markings and like I'm drying them now, like my garments. They are like medieval fucking restrictive contraptions, bro. These bitches have got like, fuck, I swear there's like 50 clasps on these fuckers. And they've got like crutchless so that you can go to the toilet without taking it off. I hate that. It took me a long time to get used to that. Like, but when you've got no option, then you have to, and it's quite good, but to go for number 2, as soon as I got back to Australia, my poor husband, he's got to help me put all the dressings back on when I take it off. Because even though I don't need dressings, I wear a lot of paddings on the shoulder part because it rips into my, like, it feels like it's tearing into my fucking skin because it's so tight. And then he puts a lot of the dressing under my arm because that's also sore. And it feels like it's cutting in under the boobs. So we could put a lot of padding in there. So if I need to go to the number 2, hubby has to help me. Like, because I won't go in that thing because I'm home now, you know. Just in case I put some shit on it. And we don't need that because yuck. So I have to take it off and then put it all back on again. Oh my God. So I had my massage today and I said to the lady, I said, okay, do you think if I could just go one day without wearing it? She said, no, you can't. because it's helping with the swelling. So I said, oh, okay. So I said to my husband, I thought she'd say yes. She goes, you can have it off for a few hours and then put it back on. So, it's all right though, because I haven't got it on now because I washed it, because I've got 3. So I washed a whole lot of them because I thought that she might say yes when I got there. Because when I go there, I have a shower, take it off, go there, have my massage, and come back, have a shower, and put it back on. Because she puts all this oil shit on. But I didn't come back and put it on. I had a bit of a nap. So, and then I thought, fuck, I forgot to put them in the machine. So now I'm just waiting for them to dry over there on the bloody rack. But I feel safer with it on. Even though it's really like a restrictive and you have to, you know. But I feel like when I don't have it on, I'm going to, like I'm like a loose noodle or something. But it's not. But I feel it is because I've been wearing it for 3 fucking weeks. So, And then she goes to me, even though you can still wear it, like, you know, after, beyond the 6 weeks, because I've got like 5 weeks left, sorry. Beyond that, you can still wear it. You know, some women do. I'm saying, fuck those women. Fucking breathe, bro. Like, you know what I mean? What? Nah. How long do you have to wear them for? Oh, 8 weeks. 8 weeks past surgery. So I'm 3 weeks post-surgery now. So I've only got another 5 weeks. I've got my next massage on Friday because I fucked up yesterday and did too much with baby. She said to me, oh, we can't leave it too far. Oh, I'm going to have to see you on Friday. So that would be, I had a massage today, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so 3 days between, or 2 days between, yeah. So Friday morning at 8:30, I go back and see her again. So it's 2 massages a week for 4 weeks. So I've already done my first 2. And I just, yeah, they're sore. They are fucking sore. But you have to, because all the nerve endings, they're running everywhere across your belly, up your back. But it's my sides that are the worst. They're tight, like tight. So when you go like this, white comes tight. And she just gives me a bit of loosening up. She tries to distribute all the fluids. So that, and lots of water. I have to drink lots and lots of water. Just to, you know, the more you mummy, the better for you, sort of thing. So I'm following what they say to the T. The only bad thing I'm doing really is smoking. You shouldn't really smoke post-surgery or before surgery. But, you know, it's one thing I don't do fuck all else these days. So, yeah, I shouldn't really be smoking, but, you know, I am. Anyways, guys, that's my update. I'm going to get off now because I need to get up and walk around a little bit. I think I've been sitting a little bit too long, but now I've got my own secret stash of things. Hello? Oh, I thought I heard the door. Okay then, guys. I'll see you guys later. My son just got here. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys again sometime soon. Bye, guys. Bye. Good night.